Okay, sorry about that. I just realized that I have a time limit set on here. So I'm going to go ahead and continue this as a part two. Um, as I was saying, I was absolutely terrified when Odin appeared to me. That was the first time I'd ever had such a vivid encounter with any kind of entity. And yeah, it stuck with me. Like I said, I was a young teenager, 14 years old. I had that happen. I'm like, yes, sir. Whatever you say. But it worked. It worked out for me very well. Even to this day, I am still heavily devoted to the old man. Yeah, no matter who I work with, no matter what other paths I might diverge to for my practice, I still consider myself heathen, and I still consider myself fully devoted uh, to following Odin's way. I'm at a point in my life now where I don't consider myself someone who worships him, but I do have a high amount of respect for him. I do view him as my spiritual father because, well, after all this time, how could I not? He's helped guide me and helped me through a lot. So, yeah, that's that was the biggest turning point. It was an experience. I was scared shitless, and it's one of the most memorable things that has ever happened to me in my practice. Coffee. Um, let's see, where do I go from there? Well, naturally, I learned the runes. I learned all sorts of things. I've made my own set of runes in the traditional way. Excuse me. You know, cut from a fruit tree, carved, anointed with my own blood, the whole 9 yards. And from there, I became rather obsessed. Um, Not just with Odin, but magic in general. Because, hey, he is the god of magic as well. Uh, or a god of magic. Anyway, um, so I was drawn very heavily to uh, left hand path practice uh, because of, uh, I don't know, maybe you can blame that angsty teenager, maybe just my personality type, but I was still drawn to left hand path practice as well as ceremonial magic. Um, I, God, so many years. I'm sorry, you have to forgive me. I am talking about things that were, at least over 10 years old now. Talking so much, I keep letting my pipe go out. Um, and I learned through the regular stuff at the time as well. Thankfully, I never fell into the Silver Raven Wolf trap. Still not really a huge fan of hers, but I'll even at this point in my life, I will admit some of her work has merit. It's just a little fluffy, a little, tiny bit. Um, Constantinos's work as well, such as Gothic Grimoire and uh, all that. I also had my copy of the Simon Necronomicon and such. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it for my early practice. Everything else from there has been pretty standard, I suppose you could say. I'll probably get into more of things I've done in later videos. And yeah, that's about it really. These days I still a heathen, but I also dabble in demonology, um, working with goetic spirits and things like that as well. And yeah, I hope you join me for further videos. Um, I've been I enjoy making these, so yeah, I hope you enjoy watching. Until next time, take care. Thank you.